Hey everyone, Adam here. I am the owner of Vintique Motors and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I want to go over this 1999 Ferrari F355 behind me. But first, I want to let everyone know we're going to be offering it on Bring a Trailer. This will be our 224th listing. So we got a lot of listings on BAT. Give everyone a really fair chance at bidding on this car and winning it. If you have any questions about it, please reach out to the contact seller button in the auction. If you need a shipping quote, I can ship this car right to your door anywhere in the country. Just reach out with your zip code and we can get you a shipping quote real quick. And be sure to like our channel. You know, we love to bring exclusive content for cars that are going to be coming to Bring a Trailer right here on our YouTube channel first, so you can see everything we have coming and also get to check out some really cool cars. So without further ado, let's check this one out. Like I said, 99 F355. This is a Berlinetta hardtop, finished in traditional Rosso Corsa. This one has a black Connolly interior, which we'll go check out here in a minute. A little bit of history on the car. So it was sold new at Ferrari of San Francisco out there in Mill Valley, California in March of '99, but it was shipped directly to its original owner in Massachusetts. Spent 3 to 4 years there with the original owner before going back out west. Spent some time in Colorado before spending the majority of its existence in Texas, followed by coming here to Michigan. So these cars all had, you know, a beautiful design to them. You could get it in a Berlinetta, which is the hardtop, a GTS, which is a liftoff Targa, or a Spider. So, you know, doing my research on these particular models over the years, somewhere around 1,300 hours were spent in a wind tunnel perfecting this design. So, really, really aerodynamic with a lot of pertinent design emphasis on downforce at speed. One of my favorite parts of these cars is the interior. Let's come around here. I want to show you guys. I love this. When my first time ever, you know, was in touch with one of these cars, never knew that the door handle was under here. I love that, hidden away. So beautiful layout, very ergonomic. The black interior's pretty rare on these. You see a lot of them in tan. This one's an F1 car, so you got the paddle shifters. And then we'll go around back and check out the heart of the car, the motor. So these have 90-degree, 3.5 liter V8 engines, dual overhead cams, 5 valves per cylinder. So this was new technology for Ferrari at the time. They carried this 5-valve technology into the 360 as well as the F50. They're making 375 horsepower at 8,250 RPM. And 268 pound-feet of torque at 6,000 RPM. So they do like RPMs. Get them up in the higher RPM range. That is where all the fun is at with these Ferraris. Also has titanium connecting rods and a dry sump oiling system, which is pretty cool. Go ahead and show you guys just a couple of minor imperfections on the vehicle, and then we'll take it out for a ride. So they are relegated to the front over here. And this is all documented in our photo gallery. So tiny little chip there. And a trio of them on the nose, right? One here above the emblem, one over here, and one right there. The paint is believed to be all original, aside for some blend work on this fender here, the driver's side fender, and the driver's side door. On the Carfax, under, I believe it was the first owner, sometime in '02, if I recall, it had an incident with a pedestrian. I don't have any other information on that, but there'll be full paint meter readings in the gallery on Bring a Trailer, so be sure to check those out. Without further ado, let's go take this sucker for a ride. We're gonna do a cold start. You know, we gotta let these cars warm up a little bit before we take them off for a ride, so I'll do a cold start for everybody. This one has a factory alarm too, so you gotta hit that little black button there before it'll fire for you. as this heats up a little more, I want to make note that just recently we had the engine out service done on this at Ferrari in West Bloomfield, Michigan. Full engine out, did all the fluids, belts, four-wheel alignment. You know, there's the full receipt is in the gallery, but the suspension light came on just recently, and in discussions with Collie, it's the suspension actuators, which they recommended are fine. It's not a critical item to replace. Doesn't really affect the performance or the suspension of the car. So for now, we are gonna leave it be and make note of it, be transparent that the suspension light just came on. So, but let's go for a ride. $12,373 miles, which are believed accurate based on the comprehensive service file. This has records dating back to new, documenting all the mileage, all the history on the car. You know, these are not the cheapest Ferraris to own as far as service is concerned. My memory serves me correctly. There's a little over $47,000 in service records with the car. The sticky buttons also were recently redone. It was about $3,500 to do that, so no issue here with that. It's got Pirelli P0 tires on it with 2017 date code, so you're still good on tires. And our intent was to offer this vehicle fully turnkey, ready to go. So we'll do a little city driving. We're taking it out on the highway, do a loop that we usually do for our videos, head back to the warehouse. Beautiful 60-degree mid-November day here in Michigan. Perfect day to do a driving video on a Ferrari. When they do an engine out on these cars too, they do, you know, you literally have to pull basically the whole rear end of the car off. So, you know, you got to do your brake service, your fluids, your oil, your air conditioning, everything. So when you do a major engine out, everything gets updated. So you're good on fluids, belts, air conditioning system, like I said, is all redone, recharged. So should be good to go. Stuck behind a boat here. I was hoping we'd get some speed for this on-ramp. We'll do it on the return trip, hopefully. But very much a stock car. I think the only modifications is the challenge rear grille and the clear lenses up front for where the turn signals are. Jump into the fast lane here. 4,500 RPM shift into 6th gear. So we're cruising at about 85 miles an hour, 4,000 RPM. No drone from the exhaust. It's a real pleasant GT car. So being a 99, this is the last model year for the F355. 95 and 96, your standard, your only transmission was a gated 6-speed manual. 97, you could get the F1 paddle shifters, which, you know, a lot of people prefer the gated transmissions, but if they've never driven an F1 car, I mean, they're really great. They perform just like a manual transmission does, except there's no shifter here. You get the feel of a clutch, you get the feel of shifting, just without the gated shifter. This one has 90% clutch life left, so only 10% has been used. That's documented in the Ferrari service we just did, so you you've essentially got a brand new clutch still. Exit, flick around. Very comfortable seats too, great bolstering. Gotta warm up the brakes a little bit, got a minor little squeak there. I'm not holding my foot on the brake, so switches into neutral. I think we can creep out here. Try to do our videos at a specific time in the day in our area where there's not much traffic, but apparently today everyone feels like being out and about. There's 6,500. There's 7,000. Stop at 120. A lot of fun. You know, it's not gonna throw you in the back seat or anything like that with the power in this car, but a lot of fun. You can have a lot of fun with these. I've driven all three variants, the Berlinetta, the GTS, and the Spider. By far, I prefer the Berlinetta. You get that hard top, so there's no wind buffeting like you would get in a Spider or a GTS. I like the looks of the GTS, especially when the top is off, but you know, this is just a much more solid car as far as the feel goes, without a removable top. Also, you have a lot of issues with the soft tops on the Spiders. You know, a lot of people just disconnect them, the electronics of them, and they manually use them rather than fix them properly. So Berlinettas are my favorite. You get that awesome flying buttress design behind our heads here with the glass all molded in. It looks great. So the 355 replaced the 348, which, you know, the 360 replaced the 355 in the lineage of the Ferrari models. You know, so 95 to 99 was the F355's era. fun with these gated shifters. I'm sorry, paddle shifters. I said gated shifters. Like I said in our opening video, opening part of the video, we're going to offer this on Bring a Trailer. So we have another Ferrari on there right now, a 360 Modena. So the idea was to offer them back to back. So if you're into Ferraris, check out both. If you're looking for a turnkey 355, how could you not consider this one? Like I said, if you have any questions, want a shipping quote, please reach out via the contact seller button. We'll be happy to do so. I hope this video has helped demonstrate the car's characteristics and helps you with your bidding interest. With that, I wish everybody good luck bidding, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Thanks.